Wally, and I'm a bookseller at Rediscovered Books, and I'm going to be reading a section of Saga, which is a graphic novel. It is an epic fantasy space opera. It's sometimes described as Star Wars meets Game of Thrones. And it is by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. And this book is just kind of an incredible award winner in the world of comics. It's won 3 Eisner Awards in 2013 and 2014. It's been nominated for those same awards again in 2015. When it first came out in 2013, it won the Hugo Award and 6 of the 7 Harvey Awards it was nominated. It's like winning the Oscars, the Emmys, and the Tonys, but for comic books. This book was banned in many different places for nudity, sexuality, and oddly enough for being anti-family, which is strange because it tells the story of a newly married couple and their newborn baby who are on the run because they are on opposite sides of an intergalactic war. So it is, in every respect, a story about family. I'm going to read the beginning narration, which is from the perspective of the baby being born, narrating the story of her birth. This is how an idea becomes real. But ideas are fragile things. Most don't live long outside the ether from which they were pulled kicking and screaming. That's why people create with someone else. 2 minds can sometimes improve the odds of an idea's survival, but there are no guarantees. Anyway, this was the day I was born. It was a time of war, isn't it always? I was born on a planet called Cleve, an ancient ball of mud circling a faded old star. It had never had much strategic value, but the place still mattered, to me anyway. See, this is where my parents met, but it's not where they were from. They grew up way over here, back where the war began. This is Landfall, largest planet in the galaxy, and also my mother's home. Its one and only satellite is Wreath, my father's native moon. If there was ever a time these two got along, nobody remembers it. When the war with Wreath started, it was fought amidst the general population in cities like this one, Landfall's capital. But because the destruction of one would only send the other spinning out of orbit, both sides began to outsource combat to foreign lands. While peace was restored at home, the conflict soon engulfed every other world, with each species forced to pick a side, planet or moon. Some of the locals never stopped thinking about the battles being waged in their names on distant soils. Most didn't really give a shit.